What do you think of 2023?
Yo, check me out one time.
What do you think of 2023?
2023. It was an interesting year. A lot of really interesting things happened. But if you're feeling that 2023 was kind of a mid-year, I feel you, because that was me in 2022. I remember I spent New Year's with my parents. It was just at home, like on the couch. There was a party going on that I didn't really want to go to because I didn't really want to hang out with the people that were at that party, and I just felt like alone, bro. I honestly felt like alone, and I felt kind of like a shell of what I wanted to be or who I wanted to be, and it was kind of like a realization that something needed to change. Like I needed to lock in. 2022 was just practice. I needed to lock in. And maybe if you feel like you're 2023, you're kind of like, bro, like this year was just like any other year. Hey, maybe it's a sign that it's time to change some things. And maybe those things are really difficult to change because a lot of the shit that I had to change about me was here. It was mental. It's absolutely mental, innit? In 2022, I'd developed a really bad relationship with myself. And I think a lot of that kind of came from just insecurities that I kept replaying in my mind, that I kept thinking about. And I kind of got to a point where I was like, this is all I got. This is the only life I'm gonna live that I know of. It's wraps after this. So why am I tweaking about so many things? Why am I worrying about oh man, I'm not gonna get the internship. Who the fuck cares? Nothing, this shit doesn't matter.
You're the best.
And if you're one of those people maybe that had a little bit of ambition and you kind of lost it because you're like, man, real life is kicking in. Yeah, it's gonna kick in regardless. It's gonna happen regardless. 2024 is coming. Pause. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. And you kind of have a choice, right? You have a choice. You can either take it and be like, all right, it's another year, whatever, I'm just gonna kind of let it go by. Or you can legit lock in. Not what the meme says. You care about it. And treat yourself with a little bit more respect. That was the big difference in 2023 for me. I started finally making decisions that I cared about. I started finally putting myself first in so many situations, and it changed my life, bro. I was about to take an internship that was my dream internship. I had drilled it into my mind that I'm oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, bro. This is what I want to do. I want to interview people. I want to be on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. I love this. I love doing this. But instead I was nah, bro, I'm gonna just take this internship. Hold on, I got a text.
All right, okay. No worries, man.
I'll give you an example of how one decision really changes a lot of things for you. So, 2023, I was in a relationship. Mans was in love. And broke up. On me. I broke up with my girlfriend at the time. And I was supposed to go on vacation. Didn't go on vacation. But instead, I booked a flight to Los Angeles to see my good friend Dylan Murphy. Dylan genuinely changed my life. He showed me that, I could color grade my videos and make them look a certain way. I could, find other creators that had the same passions that I did. And more than anything, Dylan believed in me, a lot. So did my really good friend Luis. And that made all the difference. For the first time, in my life, I kind of had a little bit of a purpose behind what I was doing. It wasn't I'm just making videos just to troll around and have fun. It felt like there was something attached to it. I didn't really know what it was, but it felt serious. It felt like it'd be a disservice if I didn't really go in all the way on this shit. And frankly, that cascaded into everything else. Because I went and visited Dylan, me and him became really good friends. We started talking a lot. When I had that opportunity for the corporate internship, I declined it. I talked to Dylan, and things lined up so perfectly that Dylan was able to come and live with me for a month in Georgia. And then we were working on videos every single day, and boom, I had my biggest video yet, like my most viral video, happened while we were together, while we were there. Could it be a coincidence? Of course it could be a coincidence. Or it was that decision to kind of prioritize myself in that moment. That might have been all the difference. Because after that, I went to Creator Camp. After that, I had a brand deal. After that, like, my eyes opened wide. I started to believe in myself way more than I ever have. So maybe you're one decision away from having a cascading effect on the rest of your life. And maybe that's a decision that scares you. It was uncomfortable. All of that was uncomfortable. But it was all awesome. And it all led to something incredible. Just food for thought. Don't think about it too much. It's just food for thought. You know, like I could be trolling you. Maybe all of that isn't even real. Maybe I just made it up. I don't know. It's the internet. Why would you trust me?
I want to know from you, what is something that you want to do in this next year? Like, be honest with me. I'm not going to judge you. If you want to make music, if you want to become a YouTuber, whatever it is, let me know down below. Because chances are, maybe all you need is someone to tell you that you can do it. That whatever dream you have is not that far off from reality. And all you need is just a little bit of belief and a little bit of discipline. Love you guys. Happy 2024.